Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Welcome to Tiny Blue Games. My name of course, Seesaw Chris. And today we're playing Final Fantasy XIV in 2023. Welcome to the chat. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear the in-game sound. Let me know if you can see the in-game. A lot of things could go wrong. Hopefully none of them are going wrong. I see a few people in chat this morning. I see Iriku's here. We see Northern, Jamie. Everybody, welcome. Oh, and hello, can hear you. Excellent news. Terminus is here. Look at this. We got a lot of people. This is wonderful. All right. Well, the story of today is that we're going to be continuing on with the MSQ in ShadowBringers. We have our lovely Crystal Exarch here that we're going to talk to in a second. And I believe we have a dungeon that's coming up pretty soon. We'll probably fill that with a first come, first serve situation. So once I unlock the dungeon, I'll be like, all right, go ahead, whisper me, and the first 3 people who whisper me will kind of get invited. So if you're interested in doing that, if you're online, you have a better chance of doing that. But yeah, I'm excited to see the first dungeon of ShadowBringers. I think it'll be a lot of fun. We will also be tanking the dungeon, which I am fairly nervous about, but I think will be fun for us to experience and see any pain that does come out of it. But hopefully it goes swimmingly and we just have a good time. Jamie says, "We hear you, we hear the game, and we can see you." It's a very, very clear answer of all 3 things. Nah, you can totally do it. I love it. I love the confidence. All right. Let's kick it off. Holminster Switch is north of Lakeland, so we had best make haste with our preparations. All right. In fact, meet me outside the Planetarium at the crossroads northwest of the Assessor Gate, and I shall lead you there myself. Oh, we're going with them this time. Fancy. And for those who haven't really been following along, we've essentially just done the Alize portion of the kind of start to this expansion, and then the Alphino portion. Oh, Iriku's in game. Look at that. Just slightly ahead of me. Where are we off to? So I guess we just need to go like out the front doors. Seems fair. Look at that. Hello. I'm just gonna like walk straight at it and see how that works. No. It's kind of a nice time. You can just walk through the city, take in the sights. Hopefully nothing that'll confuse me. Yeah, it's just right out front here. This seems pretty cut and dry. I feel confident about this choice. Zoom out a bit. But yeah, how's everyone's weekend going? Good start to Saturday. It's always a fun weekend when I can find some time to stream. For myself, that is. I don't know if it makes everyone else's weekend more enjoyable, but it certainly makes mine more enjoyable. And we'll be streaming this weekend, obviously, and then I do hope to do one later in the month where we tackle the new Guild Wars 2 expansion that's coming out on the 22nd. So I'm not sure if I'll do it on the actual day it's released, or if we'll do it kind of the weekend after. It's probably a stronger chance it'll be the weekend after, but we'll see. Sonic, you made it! Welcome. It's great to have everyone in the chat today. And I should say, if you haven't yet, if you toss the stream a like, there's a better chance that all of our other tiny blue friends will get a notification about the stream too. So if you're able to and you haven't, please consider doing so. Don't forget to run the Moonfire Fair when you get a chance. Yeah, I'm pretty good about doing that event, but it is a good cautionary tale, because from what I've seen in the advertisements, it looks like I get to look like a Power Ranger at the end of it, which, you know, we could do some fun things with. It's been a while since I've worn a costume for, you know, an extended period of time. Oh no. Oh no. We're getting attacked. Oh, by 2 of them too. Watch me get taken out by like the two of them on the way to the dungeon. Wouldn't that be a thing? Here, let's see if we can get these two together. So far it's not doing well because there's one that's a ranged attacker and one that's not. The good news is we're certainly out healing the damage they are doing, though I should not stand in their stuff. Ugh, this tree's probably gonna like get close and be involved in a second as well. Alright. I like just about finished this off, man. If this is any indication of how well I'm gonna do in the dungeon, we should all be scared. Oh, I should summon my little chocobo. That would help us out a bit, wouldn't it? I feel like it's more necessary now that I'm a tank. I know people say that like when you get the rotation right, you can kill things just as quick, but I don't think I have the rotation right. Yurka says, and here I am, still haven't even played End of Dragons. Yeah, I completed the story of End of Dragons pretty quickly, but there's still a lot of the maps that I like I'm trying to explore and stuff. Like, it's just a lot. I feel like this expansion, like, and they've been pretty clear about this, will be a lot smaller than past expansions, so it might be a nice size for people who are like quite casual to Guild Wars 2, which I definitely find myself to be the case, but we'll see. Sonic says it's either Power Rangers or Kamen Rider. I don't know what Kamen Rider is. Power Rangers I know from my childhood. And my question is, can you like transform into a like robot with your friends? That's what they did, right? They transformed into like some big thing whenever they wanted to like do damage. I don't know. It'll be fun to see. All right, all set. If we follow this road north, we will arrive at the northern staging point. The village itself lies not far beyond. Quickly now. Okay, well, why did we stop to talk about it? He was concerned I was going to get lost, eh? Oh, all the way up there. All right. I guess we'll head this. I guess we can mount. Fair enough. It'd be sick if your chocobo like sat in one of the seats. I mean, it would not be good for the car, but would be pretty funny. It's so funny driving this car just in like these like super outlandish sceneries, like just it's a fun game. Do do do. Dun, 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 dun. What else do we have going on in MMO news this week? I think, or not this week, but this month we have WoW Hardcore launching. I think pretty close to Guild Wars 2's expansion launch, actually. Is anyone gonna try their luck at that? I think I'm gonna stay away just because, like, you don't know this about me, but I get pretty frustrated when things fall apart. I want this. And I don't want to see what my reaction looks like when I die after so many times. Nagami, welcome. Oh, well, welcome. What's this? Sky blue. Oh, is this your character, Sonic? I know you mentioned you were gonna get me some blue stuff. Look up, you got all the blues, huh? Sky blue, raptor blue, royal blue. Well, thank you so much. And if it's not your character, this was a completely crazy coincidence, but I feel like this is Sonic. Thank you so much, Sonic. I've got all the blues now. Northern says, so who is excited for the Fall Guy collab? Yes, the Fall Guy. I was seeing that. That sounds crazy. I'm pretty excited to see what the minigame looks like. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I don't actually play Fall Guy, like I've never played it, but the characters that they're adding look so cute too. But I'm very excited to see what the minigame looks like. We'll have to watch me do it. Sonic, it was me the whole time. I love it. Jasandi, I'm here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Look at everyone joining us for the stream. This bird is like so funny when it's going like kind of slow. It seems like such a slow, like, flap. Oh, Razor's already over here waiting for me. He's like, you guys took forever. Alright, alright. Is this gate supposed to be open? Or is this a concern? Oh, all of our friends are already here too, eh? Holminster's switch is past these gates and through the woods. 'Tis not exactly a near neighbor to the Crystarium, but as we occupy the same region, we have built up something of a cooperative relationship. What can we expect inside, Captain? The town is beset by a swarm unlike any we had seen in recent years. We did our best to evacuate the villagers, but as many as half remain. Judging by the number of eaters present, we have good reason to believe that Light Warden leads the attack. How convenient. It seems we'll have our chance to slay a warden sooner than we expected. Snort. One does not simply slay a warden. One does not simply walk in to Mordor. Has no one told you what happens if you defeat one of those fiends? They hold more light inside them than all of their underlings put together. Oh. It can be struck down, aye, but its essence won't dissipate like the weaker kind. Vile aether will billow outwards and envelop the nearest living being, a reckless young swordswoman, perhaps, and turn her into a brand new warden. Oh, that's not good. Now how do we defeat them then? Well, you can leave the particular quandary to us. I must ask the guard stand down and allow us to engage this leader of eaters alone. All right. Leader of eaters. Concentrate on the survivors. We must save every life we can. But what if... So is the Exarch coming in with us? That's kind of cool. Understood, my lord. As captain of the guard, however, I will not watch you brave such danger without an escort from our ranks. I insist I go with you. God, I want him to take his hood off so much. Very well. Then our warden slaying party shall include myself, Leveler, Captain Leon. Oh, this is okay. The twins, yeah. Captain Lena, and last but not least is me. Look at me. Look how cute I am. Wow. Look at me doing my tough act. A formidable group indeed. Into Holminster we go. Once we reach the Light Warden, do not hold back. We strike to kill. So is the dungeon just through these doors? Oh, Holminster Switch is now available. So yeah, it's first come, first serve. First 3 people to whisper me will get an invite. Please do so. Alright, come on, I've seen duties before. It's like, if you have not done a dungeon... Wow, look at all the people here. Oh, we've got 3 people right... Alright, we've got 4 people. Alright, whisper, whisper, whisper. Go, go, go. And we got 1 for sure. Oh, I was like, I got 2, but it was Dash. Don't worry. My pet doesn't count. Jasandi wants to. I think we've got spot for 1 more. Yurku, I'm not TPC, but oh, alright, TPC. Alright, Yurku will join. There we go. Just that for these ones, I don't necessarily do Tiny Bleaker first. I just do like first 3 because it's. I feel like if it's not super planned out, it's hard to kind of manage who's going to join for sure. The bigger ones, like where we do a sign-up sheet and stuff, I have a lot more time to control. That all said, I apologize if anyone ever feels left out from these. It's never intentional. It's always just trying to make it go quick enough without... Oh, enter... Okay, so you could do it with your... This is probably what it was explaining to me. Switch with a party of players. We want a party of players, right? Okay, I was like, what? So it's down here. I think we're good, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then dash, but he won't count. I'll be tanking the rest of you. Hopefully we find the right group. It looks like we're doing all right, though. The Holminster switch. All right, let's see how Seesaw does at tanking. Holminster switch. What a interesting name. This is kind of cool, though. So we're essentially on a rescue mission. They've done a really good job of, like, making the expansion feel quite intense. We gonna die? I don't like I don't like your cheer. Northern says, okay, have fun. Like, that's the kind of attitude we need. First thing first, I'm gonna put grit on. That's a mistake we're not gonna be making today. So you can all, you know, take comfort in that. Oh man, look at this thing. Oh, I love the forest. Oh, it flew away. I bet you that's gonna be a boss for later. Oh. Hey, don't attack my party member. Whoa, this is like a big ass bear. Look at this thing. We will also be tanking very slow and steady for anyone who kind of thought we'd be running from group to group. I am sorry to tell you, this is how it's going to go down for the first few times I tank. And look at that, survived one mob. Oh, they kind of like just appear, eh? Ooh, they do enough damage for sure. Even just the 3 of them. I'm not using any of my mitigations, which might be like a thing I should do. What's killed me in past dungeons is the tank breaker mechanics on bosses, because I find them very difficult to know, like without having done the dungeon before, that it's gonna be a tank breaker until I'm broken. Probably good to use arm's length for in a big. Okay, is that one of my? It's probably one of my things, right? Arm's length. Why does that? Oh, it's right here. Create a barrier nullifying knock. Oh, so I don't get knocked back. Okay. No, it's a big pull. Is that like 3, or is that like a lot more than 3? Only time will tell. It does knock back, but it also slows and oh, that's cool. So it is kind of a damage mitigation. Plus 3. Okay, yeah. Look at that. We're getting all the tips. Which button is it on? It's yeah. It's me. This is what's gonna happen a lot today. Is me looking at what button I have everything set to, because you know, a lot of skills you don't use in the open world. Oh, 2 bears. Oh no. Well, let's see if we can survive this without arm's length. So far, at least I've kept aggro, which I think is the like #1 thing as a tank. If you can keep aggro, you're doing something right. I really like these bears. I think they're a really cool mob. I like them standing on their, like, standing upright, too, right? Aggro's kind of the easy part in game. Don't take this away from me, Urkyo. Here's that I'm feeling very comfortable with my aggro. It tells me it's the easy part. I tell you what, you forget grit, and it's all over. I've done that one too many times. Now, they said 3+, so maybe I'll do the old arm's length for this. We'll see. Probably like do this, and then the next pack will be like 6 or something, and it'll be all a mistake. I feel like some of the DPS are like, you could pull more. That's always me in like WoW or something like that. I'm like, come on, let's pull the whole room. I'm notoriously bad for that, and the healers and tanks are like running on fumes. I'm like, we could pull. And to be clear, I don't go and pull things myself. I'm not one of those people, but you know. Oh yeah, I should have waited for this troop. All right, that was super my bad. All right, we're putting out our defensives. Look, I called it. I was like, oh, the next group will probably be like massive in comparison. Imagine if there was a pack of 6 or something just around. Exactly. I apologize to my healer. I did at least save one of my other defenses. I don't think we're gonna blow the other one because I've got at least 2, I think. Alright, and this way we have one for the boss. God willing, I'm able to like use it before something horrible happens. Oh, this boss looks like it's gonna be some bad news. Well, Abyssal, okay. Keep your MIT rolling, use, okay, they're saying a lot of abbreviations at me. Abyssal Drain, that'll siphon. That's not even getting to the rampart. Okay, we're gonna go at it pretty blind. We're gonna see how this goes. Howdy, love. You're about to witness a death, probably, live on screen. The Blackest Night. Oh, TBN. Okay, thank you. Is that a skill? Oh my god, I feel like so ill-prepared for this. Living Dead's also an important skill, isn't it? TBN is good for Tank Buster. Okay, okay. Alright, we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in, the music's playing, we're not gonna die to a tank buster. That might have been an AoE attack. Let's put some like single target stuff out. We're just gonna watch our health oh, hey, come back. Oh no, they're just going into the middle, okay. I was like, don't attack my friends. Are these ads? We should get out of that. Oh my gosh. Oh, there is a safe place. There's a safe place. I apologize to everyone. I made it. Oh, they also charge at the end. Oh god. What is this word? These telegraphs are crazy. Alright. We're alive and well. Let's toss some damage out here now. I bet you that was the tank busters. Oh, maybe this? I'm gonna use my defensive for this. This looks like something I should... I think that was the right one. I really... I feel like that would have done a lot more damage had I not put something on for that. Alright, so these are going to do a big telegraph, I'm sure. And there is a safe place, so we should look for our friends. I swear these guys already know where the safe place is going to be. It's ridiculous. Do we like all stand in? Do we get out of that? I feel like we get out of that. At first I was like, do we stand in it and like take it together? But everyone else left, so I was like, nah. We don't need to sacrifice ourselves in that manner. Like, oh, this is a tank buster. Let's use this. Hopefully this is enough. Seemed to do alright. I think it wasn't as potent as the last one we used, but it did at least something. We're at 18% and things are going pretty well. Oh. It's always when things start unraveling though, isn't it? Oh, we should stay where... I should just stay where the group of you know to go, because you're clearly well aware of where to go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm coming... Oh, thank you! Wow, this is real intense in the last little bit. I guess we'll pull them away from everyone. There we go. Alright. Was I correct in saying that the red horrible circle was a tank buster that I should have been aware of? I'll pass on these, I guess. Oh, look, it's our friends. Or no, it's just people rescuing. I like it. Meanwhile, Living Dead is the worst invulnerability. Oh, good. Good, I'm equipped with the worst one. Oh, Senior Dripface said I had this. That's so nice. Thank you, Senior. We should did I want to use? I want to use at arm's length for this group. Because there's 3. I'm sure there'll be 6 after. Hey, it's one of those gremlins that's in like the trailer for the expansion. I wonder if this is the one that talks to us. Just this random, this random one here. Wouldn't that be fun? Love says to think I just soloed this dungeon. I did alright until the last boss, but I died all over the place. This was when this was new. Good, good. Well, hopefully we don't die all over the place, because that's not ever a good thing. Love says, oh yeah, Living Dead. Isn't that if you don't get healed, you die? Oh. Seems like a lot of faith to put in others. I feel like that group did like more damage to me than I probably was aware of. I should have maybe used more defensives. We'll use another one for this group, because we've got another 3-pack. We don't have our, let's use that, how about, there we go. We should do some AoE stuff too. Let's do this, that, one of these. The attacks that this class has, it does look really nice. I'm really bad at using like my last combo for like the AoE groups. Oof, I am taking damage. I'm super sorry to the healer. I feel like I'm a squishy little Lalafell. A floor potato. Oh no, they're coming for my friends! Is this like a goat thing? Like I guess maybe more of like a ram of some sort. Pretty intense looking goat. Oh, more of the gremlins. I like it. I didn't use a cooldown for this one, and maybe I should. We still have time. Oh, I should not stand in that. It's gonna hurt. Unless the healer knows exactly how it works, and oh, like the Living Dead, yeah. Ooh, we are getting. Let's get out of that. We're about to have some of these die, though. There we go. This is an interesting dungeon because we're kind of fighting like farm creatures. It seems like. All right, we do have another cooldown that we can use for this group, which we'll do right off the bat so that we have time. And let's put some of our damaging abilities out. There we go, this group feels like it's doing better. I'll say that and I'll just like get destroyed in a second here. As my cooldown ends. Alright, next boss. Let's see, I'll save my cooldowns for if I get that horrible red glow on myself again, because that definitely seems like the bad thing. Look at this thing. Tasleen the Forgiven. Alright, let's do it. No explanations, we're just jumping in, see if we come to regret it. Oh, this is the tank buster, let's use that. It's not my best one, but it's at least one. So far, it's not been too... Oh, what's this? We have symbols on our heads. They're different numbers. Oh, she's going to charge to us. I'm guessing you don't want to be hit, like, twice by that. That's cool. So, like, don't go and clump with the next person or in between, I guess. Now this... Okay, let's get a... Oh, we need to get into that, eh? Right? I'm not crazy. Oh, and then do we get out of these? Yeah, we sure do, I bet. Come on. Oh, we're gonna have them charge around again. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, so far so good, and we do have our cooldowns up for the next tank buster, so I'm feeling pretty confident about that. Let's just keep the damage going, and I think we'll be doing alright. Oh, here's the tank buster, putting on a mitigation. Nice, nice. Actually, really like the red symbol it does on you. It makes it very clear when you need to, like, you just need to be ready and save your stuff, and it works out quite well. Okay, these, oh, we want to go and stack with that person again. I feel like we're gonna do better this time. Yeah, we did better. And then I feel like we want to get the boss out of those right away. I'm not sure what it does, but oh, I'm number 1 this time. I got like a disco ball because I'm number 1. Oh, this looks like a good group AoE heal moment. Yeah, that's really nice. The Blackest Night is my tank buster one. This is what I should be using. Create a barrier. As opposed to... Oh, it's 25% versus 20. Okay, that's fair. Let me see. Let me move this up to my defensives. Where could we put you? Actually, it might be fine where it is. Let me just see what key that... Yeah. Alright, we just blew it, but... Oh, it's pretty quick, too. Okay, yeah, we'll try using that. That seems reasonable. Okay, we'll try using that one more frequently for tank busters. Is this another boss? This thing looks wild. Oh no, it's not another boss. It's just a horrible large pack. Let's use some defenses for this one too, because it looks like it's gonna be crazy. Let's use even more defensives. Can use even the tank buster one maybe. We almost got a bunch of them dead. Oh, that's not good. Alright. Oh, it cost lots of mana. I see. So I can't just keep spamming it, is what you're saying. It's fair enough. Let me just put one on, and then we can use the arm's length, I think, in a second. Let's use arm length now. I was like, this cooldown is so short. Let's just keep spamming it. That said, it's probably not a bad... We're getting kind of... Oh, it does use a lot of mana. How do we get the mana back? I feel like our skills must give us mana back, right? Seems right. Or is it just over time? Yeah, the third combo does. Oh no. Look at these packs just coming in. Let's use this. This is crazy. Oh yeah, okay, it seems like, oh man, we are getting just hammered. Using it again. So we did, the finishing combo moves seem to give us our mana back, which might be the case. I've never really had to focus as much on mana. I guess as a DPS class it probably doesn't make as much sense. Also, only lasts a tiny... Okay, so it's a very quick defensive. Ooh, we got low at the end there, but our healer is rocking it. Oh, they just keep coming out of here, eh? get out of that. I'd say this is the most I've had to like actually be very engaged with the dungeon, at least since I healed way back when. As a DPS, I feel like I mostly paid attention during the boss fights, and then I was pretty chill during the trash for the most part. Whereas as a tank, I've certainly had to pay attention pretty much everywhere. Oh, using blood weapon makes it so all your attacks recoup. Okay, so working that in every so often, definitely worth it. To get some mana back. Well, I'm certainly not the best Dark Knight, but we've been doing okay so far. So, as far as how my dungeon could have gone, I'm gonna take this as a W so far. That said, we're entering the last boss's room, so I might have spoken too soon. Whoa, Light Warden. Wow, that thing looks crazy. And now this is the thing that we shouldn't kill because it like goes into someone else. Man, this thing looks spooky. Look at its like what I'm only gonna call as like feet hands. Like, ugh, I don't like the tentacle-iness of it. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. It's got some intense music. All right, let's just ease our way into this. Be ready for the tank breaker when it comes, if it comes. There it is. There we go, we used it. Oh yeah, that helps a lot. Really nice. Oh, what's this? I'm gonna use another cooldown for this because I don't like the look of it. Oof. Alright. Oh, he's got like a... Seems like a time where we can really attack him there. You guys... Oh, there's ads. Do we need to kill it before you get out of that? I did not help at all. I'm gonna guess that's what it is. We need to kill it before it actually attacks the area. Because my inclination was just to leave the area. But a lot of people went and actually started attacking it, so I'll maybe do that in future ones. Oh no, our friend! Oh. Go, 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 go. Ah! It's a quick one. Tank Buster, let's go. Spread out, but we're already kind of doing that, I think. We're only at 57%, eh? It feels like... Oh, was I supposed to stack up there? I'm sorry if I didn't. Alright, I'm gonna take this away. I'm gonna put some stuff on myself. Oh, he's doing something. What? Oh, is he gonna come around in a circle? Yeah, he is, okay. I feel like... Oh, maybe I should be on the other side from everyone, I don't know. Oh, it's like a tail swipe at the end. It's a cool little chain of things. Oh no, okay. It's like he's moving way quicker. Alright, he's probably gonna do the other side now. Yeah. I was wise to his tricks this time. What's he doing now? Is there an ad? Oh yeah, there's ad. We gotta get on that. Go, 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 go. Get out. do. Nice big roar at the end. I think we got this locked up though. There we go. No deaths. And a level up. Isn't that great? Now, aren't one of us supposed to get like the light on us for doing this? Like, wasn't this explicitly what we weren't supposed to do? Yeah, we look pretty sad in the... Yay, look at everyone dance. Thank you, awesome party people. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. You guys all helped so much. Thank you, Nagami, Yurku, and Jasandi. Thank you for what likely was a carry through this, but thank you so much. All right, let's see what happens next. Jamie says, "All right, which one of you is volunteering to be the new warden?" Yeah, I don't want to be the warden. Look at how spooky it looks. Ew. Oh, roll on the loot first. That's fair. Where's my little loot icon? It's down here. Yeah, I'm sorry about the loot. I'll pass. It's a really good call out though. I feel like a lot of the time I just forget about it. Trust me, I've been with far worse tanks. You did fine. All right, nice, nice. I did fine. I'll take that. I'll take that as the first one. I'll take it. Only up from here, hopefully. I'm sure there'll be a dungeon where I just forget to put grid on and it'll be devastating.
It's releasing its ether. Fall back.
Oh, okay, so now we're gonna fall back. That's the plan. Lav says, looks like I got my thumb unlocked too late to play, but I just really enjoy watching you two. Oh, I'm glad. Thanks for watching.
We cannot let it touch us. Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw.
Oh, so you can run away from it. They didn't explain that part. Archix says, I'm guessing you're on an NA data center. I'm shame I can't join. Well, I'm sorry about that, but welcome to the stream. It's great to have you at least in chat and enjoy with everyone else. But yeah, I'm sorry you can't join on the center.
Captain.
Oh, is he gonna absorb it? Maybe he's like, that's his power.
Though I appreciate your concern, the eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor.
Okay. What does that mean for how we're gonna defeat this?
But now we have a way to contain that corruption.
Wait, what? Do we? Is it me? Is there something I'm forgetting about, like what we learned?
Blessing of light, and the hero who wields it now stands before you.
Oh yeah, it's us. Would you look at that? We're somehow key to this story unraveling. Who would have figured? Ooh. Look how sparkly we are. Wow. I don't love that the essence of that horrible creature is now inside me, but I mean, if it lets it go away. Whoa. Oh, it's like the title screen.
Behold, the monster's power is broken, and the world twisted by its touch returns to its rightful form.
Oh, we broke the light from the sky. The music, oh my god, it's so good. Wow. Wow. I was not expecting. I feel like he could have shared some of this plan a bit more if like the rest of us, but or at least with his captain. Ugh, the music's so good. I'm such a any kind of singing in games has really worked on me in the last little bit here. Like with actual like vocals and stuff like that. It's really nice.
Scar. It can't be.
What's happening?
So this is what it looks like when you get rid of the light pollution in a city, huh?
Beautiful.
This is what we're witnessing.
The sunless sea.
The sunless sea.
The warrior of darkness has come.
Solar panel salesman in shambles. I guess this place would have done really well for solar energy. Assuming you could harness it. The warrior of darkness has come. Wow, this was a really cool moment.
Is that what I think it is?
The night sky. As it should be.
Wow.
Who are you people?
Who are you? She's like, I am now very interested in who you guys are.
You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true.
We bathed in its ether.
My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you.
So it's because we have Hyland's blessing then.
You have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains.
So essentially we're gonna go around this area and kill light wardens. I'm very curious to see if like the in-game sky changes based on what we've done now in this dungeon.
Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion. Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will.
You're willing to admit that now? That's kind of Northern says, yes it does, that's awesome. Like, I assume you're referring to the sky changing, that's super cool.
I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed. But for the present, I beg you, stay and see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the wardens and restore darkness to the first.
I mean, it'd be pretty hard for us to leave after seeing the results from the one warden. I will become the warrior you need. It sounds like a glorious adventure. It seems I have no choice but to fight. I will become the warrior you need. The warrior of darkness. Look how intense we look.
On behalf of the first, I offer you my deepest thanks.
I understand there is much at stake here, Exarch, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
How do we get some
There
backstory?
are things which we can ill afford to lose.
I've really enjoyed how they've built up this guy. He's like, we know very little about him, but he seems immensely powerful, and he's very connected to the story. So I'm very curious to learn more.
And I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll. Despite appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
That's fair. They do ask a lot of questions. Sonic says, I do like the Exarch. Branson! Oh, I'm a little late. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, Branson. Welcome to the stream. It's great to have you here.
One which has served us well more often than not. Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin Eater is defeated.
Last
Come then,
Sin Eater. We got a
my
lot to
warriors
kill
of
him.
darkness. Let us gather the surviving villages and make our way back to the Crystarium.
Sounds like a plan. Look at that. Oh, look at us walk out so, like, majestically. You are likely going to like the excerpt later on. He's a pretty great character. Old man might be the understatement of the year. Wow, he's gonna be quite old. He's like 300 years old? That's crazy. I'm level 90 on all, but 2 jobs. Yes, this includes crafters and gatherers, so I hope I know what I'm talking about when I... Jesus, that's crazy. That's a lot of level 90s. Spence says, I was worried I missed another stream, so I'm glad I made it to the zone. Yeah. We've got, what, still about half the stream left, so yeah, welcome. I'm glad you could make it. I'm glad everyone could make it. Because I know we do end up doing this time a fair bit. We did another vote for this one. I will try and do a stream, hopefully in the like PM hours at some point, just to try and balance it out. Because I know there are some people who just regularly can't make this time, which is always unfortunate. It is a good time for myself, though. I do enjoy, like, Saturday in the morning is a pretty good time to stream. How quickly you have justified my faith in you. So many lives saved, and the sky itself heralds your success. A single victory and a larger struggle, perhaps, but a momentous one nonetheless. Alright, let's look at the sky. Oh, it's not nighttime, so it's hard to see, but it is not, like, just bathed in light. Alright, Warrior of Darkness. Let's see what we gotta do now. Just Sandy says I fell asleep last stream. Oh, it's quite late wherever you are. Akami says, after watching Zepla, MTQ, I'm gonna like butcher a lot of these, Arthas, Savix, Matsui, Asmongold, Kamato videos, YouTube's recommended be your stream. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you're here. My difference is that I go extremely slow, so you'll have lots and lots of Final Fantasy streams over the coming months and years if you do follow my journey. Zeklik says, indeed, it's about 3 AM for me, but I'm glad I got to see a stream for once. Sonic says, you're when you're not in a cutscene. Just Sunday says, 3 more like early. I work nights. Oh, I see. Crystal says, now, as for how we proceed from here. The villagers we evacuated earlier have arrived safely in the Planetarium. They seem to be accepting their situation for the moment. Most folk are far too distracted by the sky to worry about wounds or lost homes. They whisper and wonder if the Warrior of Darkness has come. 'Tis to be expected. Seesaw, I must ask a favor of you. Would you be so kind as to conceal your involvement in this endeavor for the time being? Seeing the light recede from Lakeland is a momentous occasion, and many will be swept up in the maelstrom of excitement and confusion. Should you come forth as the legendary Warrior of Darkness, I fear that no matter how good your intentions, such an appearance would throw the city into disarray. I find myself in agreement with the Exarch, although my concerns are more focused on Eulmore. It may be best if you maintain a low profile until we see how Vothri responds to all of this. I guess, yeah, if all the, light goes away, he kind of loses his power, which makes the world better, but probably not for him necessarily. My thanks. Though we cannot freely celebrate your success, pray allow your heart to be buoyed by the joy of our citizens, a joy you surely brought into being. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And I must ask the same discretion of you, Captain. 'Tis my intention to share with our people the tale of the great warrior who stood in defiance of the Sin Eaters. This unnamed champion defeated the Light Warden and has since departed for parts unknown, yes? As you wish, my lord. Your penchant for mystery is nothing new, and I will encourage folk not to question this either. He does like mystery. We can't disagree with that. Although I expect to be told the whole truth of it one day about all of you. That's fair enough. Sonic says Seesaw is his precious Popito. He's been going on a slow burn, but it is worth. But he is both WoW and Guild Wars veteran, and still plays both, I believe. So there's more than just FFXIV to be done. Yeah. I mean, I've looked a lot of MMOs, but yeah, to your point, I do play a fair bit of WoW, and then we'll be streaming a lot of the new Guild Wars 2 expansion later this month, which will be fun. The Popito of Darkness. Patrick says, "Hello, Seesaw. This place looks so bright. Can we turn down the sun?" I've already done my part, Patrick. I've unleashed the night sky on the world. I successfully tanked a dungeon, which was great. But welcome, Patrick. Great to have you here. Buck says Seesaw saw that there is going to be a new expansion and has immediately thought, I can finally progress and still stay 1 to 2 expansions behind. Who knows? Maybe we'll catch up one of these times. I feel like we are pacing quicker than we used to, so we might make it. Yuka says, indeed, too bright. Good thing Seesaw is fixing the lights. I like fixing the lights. A lively chat this morning. I really enjoy it. For anyone who's just come into the stream, if you are able to toss it a like, it does help other subscribers get notified about the stream. So I always would be very appreciative of it. But our community is so good at doing stuff like that. I'm always appreciative. With that settled, I shall return to the Planetarium and make an address to the people. A very mysterious address. These explanations and adjustments will consume much of my time, so pray take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits and to think. You'll not even need to shutter the windows to enjoy a dark and peaceful night's sleep. Oh, that's actually really funny. I didn't think about that, but they must have like the most intense blinds in their buildings before this. I'm like such a person who can't sleep even if there's like a little bit of light. And my partner, Mrs. Seesaw, isn't like that, so we we allow for some light. But whenever we travel and there's somewhere that has like just like complete darkness, I sleep so deeply and for so long. I must stay behind and coordinate the evacuation of the remaining survivors. And I hesitate to ask all you've done here today, but could I ask you to pass on a message on your way to the pendants? Please let Braggy know that we're bringing in a number of injured and that any restoratives in the markets need to be reserved for the infirmary. All right, let's do it. We should start making our own way back to the Planetarium slowly, mind you. It wouldn't do to arrive too soon after the XR. I guess we arrived during the explanation and people are like, it's him, it's him. Senior said Exarch is like 80, give or take a decade or two. Don't know where you got 300 from. Well, we'll find out, I'm sure, in the future. Sonic says he got tank. I got to feel comfortable tossing advice while keeping him alive. It was good. It was a good mix there. Arctic Silver says it would be spoilers to write details, but there was mention of 200 year-ish, then 300 years past. Okay, so there is, and don't worry, like that's pretty vague information to be spoilerish about, but interesting. So there's rumors and stuff. Sonic says at this rate it will be night when we head back. Okay, I'll focus on the quest. All right, let's move. I'm staying behind as well. There's something I need to check on in Holminster. All right. We already went through the village top to bottom, I say. We should all take a chance to rest, you included. I knew one of those eaters, and I can't rest. Not now. Oh, was one of the ones that got turned from like our mission with Alize? Was it the person who worked at the essentially refugee camp or whatever? So please, I wish to be left alone for a while, and that means you as well, Seesaw. I shall be cross if you try and follow me. Oh, good. I promise to find you later when I feel myself again. The middle one. Oh, the second boss. I didn't connect that. That's crazy. I mean, it makes sense, but that's so sad that we killed the. Ugh, that's so sad. I don't like. Maybe it was naive to think there would be a way to turn them back or something, but that's like a character that we met, found out about, watched get turned into a monster, and is now dead. Bing bang boom already. Just you and me then, shall we? Oh, good. Some time hanging out with Alphino. What a fun next chapter this will be. No, it'll be good. I think Alphino is my favorite character. Wow. Look at this. Welcome. A little welcoming party. Thank you. But yeah, I think Alphino is my favorite character. Like he's most consistently my favorite character. Dun, dun. All right, let's see what's up. We need to speak with Alphino. I feel like we were just with him. Oh, we've still got a little party of people. That's fun. Well, the Planetarium seems relatively ordered, wouldn't you say? The Exarch's speech must have been reassuring to hear. On the contrary, there is something jubilant in the air. I have a feeling this night won't be quite as peaceful as our hooded friend predicted. I think I shall take a brief stroll around the town before retiring to my chambers. Once you've discharged your duty to Braggy, I suggest you do the same. Oh, I wonder if we're going to meet that the ghost that stays in our chambers again. That's a whole different part of the story that we haven't really come to terms with. Sleep well, Seesaw. I hope untroubled dreams find you and Alize both. Ah, so nice. Rabbit says, love the night music in Planetarium. Yeah, it is really nice. Very peaceful. I guess now we can see kind of like the night sky coming in. Very nice. Now where is this Braggy person that we hear so much about? Somewhere over here, I guess. Dun, dun. It is really nice. That said, like, there's something whenever I teleport back to the main city in Heavensward, like, I just start humming and singing along to that music. It's just so peaceful there. Like, this is really nice, don't get me wrong, but I think that's forever going to be locked in my heart. Aye, what can I do for you? Looking for, to buy a lantern, like every other stumbling soul in the city. That's so funny. They're not used to needing any kind of lighting devices. I see. Well, Captain Lina can rest assured that any potions I spot coming in will be set aside for the wounded. Hang on a moment. If you're carrying messages for the guard, does that mean you were there then? The battle at Holminster? A stalwart lad like you might want to pay a visit to the Wandering Stairs, make himself known. I'm sure Gilnyard can introduce you to some interesting opportunities. Alright. Who's this Gilnyard person now? Oh, further down this way. Let's go find Gilnyard. Some Wandering Stairs. TBN can also be placed on a party member. Good for saving heal. Oh, that's interesting. So I can put that on other people. Interesting. Okay, that is actually really good to know. I should put it to a better keybind. I currently have it on Control 5, which is like the craziest stretch for my hand to make. Whereas these ones up here are much easier than my mouse. I should probably do it, but we'll see. I'll probably wait until it becomes like an issue, and then I'll change then. Do. Dun 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 dun. Do. I like this like just very calming like event music. Wow, it's quite the cinematic to zoom in on this bar. Celia, more beer for table 2, and a couple of pints of mead for table 3 while you're at it. Coming right up. Sorry, we're rushed off our feet this evening, sir. Can I get you anything? Drinks are on the house. Wow. Quite the night. Oh, that braggy has a twisted sense of humor. Gahaha, to think he'd send you to me at this time. Oh, so funny. Yuka says TBN is quite simply the single best mitigation in the game. Oh, so although we have the really bad invulnerability one, we have a good mitigation one. So that's really good. So I should put it on a really good button is what you're saying. Arctic Silver says, by the way, have you done the summer event yet? I haven't. I'll have to do that in the coming week here. Get myself a cool outfit. Shoot, gotta leave. 3 more jobs, level 3 more jobs on my alt. Nice. The first real night in a near 100 years has folks all riled up and then some. We're going to be serving drinks. Is that the next big part of our adventure? What's more, there was that eater business in Holminster Switch. They say a light warden was destroyed without a damn trace, and it was the warrior of darkness who did it indeed. Who did the deed. I really must apologize for Glinyard. He is being almost as rowdy as our customers, and that's no small feat. A lot of our regulars are bounty hunters, you see. They must mostly go after eaters, and the rumor of a warrior's appearance has the spark to their kindling. All right. Like, are they happy or like unhappy? You know how the weak eaters are drawn to the stronger ones, right? Aye, they swarm like angry bees around their queen. You need look no further than Holminster for proof of that. But attacks on that scale don't happen every day. Praise the blessed shadow. No, the more common threats are the strays. No one knows why, but every now and again, an eater will leave the pack to prowl alone. Those are the ones you run into on the road if your luck is foul. They're a danger to everyone, so the settlement council puts bounties on their heads, and our bar here is a convenient place for hunters to gather and share information. Oh, that's nice. Seems a few of them were inspired by the Warden slaying even more than most. These are the types who have their sights set on the absolute worst of the strays, a class of eaters that we've dubbed the Cardinal Virtues. Interesting. The virtues showed up out of nowhere about 3 summers ago, and when historians heard the descriptions given by survivors, well, apparently they share an appearance with the villains who caused the flood. Interesting. And if that doesn't send a chill down your spine, they're also reported to be as tough as Light Wardens. Not the kind of prey you take down single-handed. I feel like this is exactly the type of prey we're going to be taking down single-handed. Our Virtue Hunters had all but given up, but knowing the Warrior of Darkness is out there has lit a fire in their bellies. Just look at them. Ooh, who's this? That Hume over there will, with the oversized sword, is Grayson, alright? He's in it for revenge, wants to recruit a comrade in arms as tenacious as he is. The Mistle lad is Lou Reek. Don't be fooled by those dewy cheeks. He's as hard a hunter as they come. He just lost a partner and seems to be on the lookout for a new one. That's Craig. Word is he seeks an expert in magecraft to help fight the virtue he's after. And Chad says, Northern says here you get introduced to the new role quests. Oh, as opposed to job quests or whatever, right? Ah, the role quests. You will need to finish at least one of these quest lines to finish ShadowBringers. Also get the job gear at level 80. Interesting. So there's essentially a quest line for tanks that we'll be doing. I bet you this is the tank dude. Last we have Giot, Dorth, and Dunkard both wanted to join forces with a healer and only a healer. Something about needing Mender's wisdom. Okay, so maybe not. This must be the healer one. I guess he's maybe the tank? I don't know. I've seen my share of competent veterans, and you have the look about you. Maybe you should introduce yourself to one of the hunters. Who knows? Together you might even collect the bounty on the Cardinal Virtue. Well, I am in it for the money, so here we go. Now, there's a grand idea. Imagine the prestige my bar would earn if we boasted the patronage of a successful virtue hunter. You've gained access to role quests, a separate quest line, and story is now available for tank, physical DPS, magical, range DPS, and healer roles. In order to reach the final stage of ShadowBringers' main scenario, you must complete at least one role quest. Speak with Virtue Hunter at the Warden Stairs to accept the quest offer. Alright. Well, there we go. Unlocking new features as we go. It's worth doing all of them. If I recall correctly, you unlock a special quest for completing them all. That's kind of cool. Alright, so those are locked. You see 3 that are locked. You'd think, oh, I bet you that guy there. So Granson must be who we do. Now, is this what we need to do next? Speak with the manager of the suites and the okay, so we can go and just sleep. Should we? We've got about 15 minutes. Maybe we'll leave the role quest for another time, and we'll just kind of go forward with the MSQ for now. But we could definitely do them in a stream or something, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see what I do. What did I do with the job quests in Stormblood? I think I sometimes stream them. Yeah, it finishes the storyline for all of them. There it is. Okay. Well, we'll take a look at a later date, but for now... Wait, where did we have to go? I'm going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. Get turned around sometimes. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, look at that. I got a little buff. Is this must be where we stay the night, I think. All right, let's hop in here. I think you'll have a more enjoyable time if you do them all at once. Just don't wait too long. Your MSQ progress will get stalled. Oh, okay, so I should do them at some point. All right, well maybe next stream we'll do a bunch of them or something. I don't know. We'll check it out. I am interested to see how they, like, you'd think by having just the 4 stories that the actual like individual story quality could be, not that it was low with the job quests, but there's a lot more time they could probably put into them, which is cool. Welcome back, sir. I wonder if anyone can sleep with the city in such an uproar, but will you be retiring to your quarters? I feel like he's like shaming me for returning to my quarters, but yes, I will be returning. Very good. In light of the present situation, I have an illumination prepared for all of our rooms. No need to rush to make to the markets for lanterns or candles. Have a pleasant rest, sir. Oh, that's nice. I like how, like, you know, they've actually thought of how the sky changing would impact so many people. It's really interesting. Now, are we going to get visited by our ghost friend? That's what I'm most curious about. They're all level locked, so you can't do them all. Oh, so it's probably best I do a little bit of MSQ progression so that I can do like maybe, you know, a couple quests in a row or something if we do it on stream. That's fair. Do they still unlock quests for us? Or not, skills for us? Oh, he's back.
The Warriors of Darkness, is it? It's funny how things work out.
I was hoping we'd get to speak to him again. He seems a little bit less bitter, but not like wholly less bitter. Been watching, have you? These are my private quarters. I could be naked right now. You don't know how I sleep. I'll say been watching, have you? No, there are no skills. Okay, so they're different that way.
Warn you. I followed you to Yulmore and then on to Amarang, and I was there when you slew the Light Warden.
Oh, so he has been watching us. That's kind of spooky, but kind of cool. We've surpassed our trainers. We no longer learn skills from job and role quest. Oh, that's a very interesting kind of turn.
Those white-haired twins who were with you. I remember them from our battle in the Source.
Yeah, they're with me a lot. For better or worse.
They're your friends then? Through thick and thin?
I would say so. Look how bloody his axe is.
Then I suggest you keep them close. It's when you charge ahead trying to save someone else that you end up losing those you love.
I guess, like, he's probably thinking of his group that he used to be with.
Not that you need telling, I'll bet you've lost plenty. But I wonder, what will it cost you this time?
I love how we just go to rest in our inn and we're confronted with, like, a ghost who makes us, like, question every life choice we make. It's a very non-stressful time.
I don't remember when it was that I learned regret wasn't worth the bother.
God. Imagine going to sleep after this conversation.
You get numb to it all over the years. The lost comrades, the broken promises, the abandoned principles. Just more nagging burdens to ignore.
God. Wow, look at the sky. So beautiful.
So this is what the light was hiding.
Oh, and we don't know who this is yet. Interesting, interesting.
He's here. I must go to him.
Who's here? so confused, but I feel like that's like the point. Okay, she's going towards the Crystarium. Alright. Meanwhile, inside an Imperial Magitech facility in the Source... Of course there's another thing going on somewhere. Alright. We haven't had much talk from this side of things.
Out of my way.
Oh, Estinian's here. Oof. Wow.
Stay your weapon. We are not your enemy.
I feel like he does not feel the same way about that. Northern says, oh boy, this girl. Oh, she's gonna be fun. Arctic Silver says, you've seen her at least once before. That's always the case, isn't it? I think she was in the trailer. Yep. Oh, tricky, tricky, tricky. But have I seen her before that? Ugh. Oh my god. He was gonna do some stuff. Oh, this is...
When the alarm sounded, I wondered what we had done to betray our presence. But I see now we are not the only intruders.
Oh, what's going on back in our...
Celestinian, I presume. The dragoon who plucked the warrior of light from the jaws of death. Your armor is most distinct.
It's fair, that's fair. God.
Much as yours once was. But even without it, I see a former legator still has eyes and ears in unexpected places. Van Baelsar in the flesh. Though I understand you prefer Shadow Hunter.
Is Estinian, like, he's in the loop, he hears, he's got little ears everywhere.
You are in contact with the Scions, I take it.
It's an unsettling answer.
Through no choice of my own, they tracked me down and conscripted me to their cause.
Chad 1 and Chad 2 partnership.
Receptionist was trained as a spy. Not that anyone can escape that Baldesion woman once she has caught the scent of your ether.
The receptionist? Are they talking about Tataru? Like, they are pretty intense people. Tataru, correct. Asks her Estinian to join the Scions while you're unavailable. That's fair. I feel like this is a bit of an upgrade while we're away. Not to put myself down, but he's a pretty cool dude to have working for us.
If they have resorted to using freelancers, I must assume their attempts to wake the afflicted have failed.
Oh, because I guess they still don't know what's up with us. That's so funny. Like, obviously we know... Wouldn't we go back to the... Because there's like a portal in the Exarch's chamber that lets us go back. Wouldn't we just go back and say like, yo, by the way, we're going to be like asleep, but like this is happening? Or like, is that just not possible in the story and it's just like for normal gameplay reasons? Tataru and Kryl, the ultimate duo. They are kind of the best duo. Keeping things going.
And what of their champion?
Away on other business. Thus, it has fallen to me to root out any trace of the Empire's new weapon.
Which is the, what's it called? The black something. Black Lotus? It's like a chemical weapon. Because there's always more evil somewhere.
If it is Black Rose,
Black Rose, there we go.
Too late.
It's close.
My people have already completed your mission here.
Sonic Rose says Black Rose. You would know Sonic. You would know Sonic Rose. You've got it in your name. Arctic Silver says, considering that we know of Estinian as like from Endwalker to Tataru, probably bought his debts or something. That's fair. Sweet Popotos extraordinaire.
Yet this is but one factory among many. When they caught wind of our efforts, they built additional facilities to ensure production continues unabated.
All right.
There will be no one left in the lands they conquer. No citizens to conscript. No skills to exploit. Nothing the Empire needs. And they will call it victory.
What exactly does this Black Rose do?
The gas is described as a poison, but its actual effect is more arcane in nature. It was created to disrupt the ether in living beings, to bring the flow of their life energies to a standstill.
God, does not sound good.
Inhaling even the tiniest amount will cause all bodily functions to cease, much as a potent venom will stop a man's heart. Released over a city, Black Rose could conceivably kill every inhabitant, and all without damaging a single structure.
Search every corner! Rouse the barracks if you have to! I want this facility secured!
I have more questions, but now is not the time.
And
Sir
just like that, he's off.
I have an offer for you, but I will make it only once. Since it would seem we seek the same answers, you are welcome to join us.
Ooh, he likes to be kind of a lone
From
wolf.
what I hear, you need all the help you can get. In case you don't know, Varys himself confessed that your empire was a creation of the Ascians.
I am aware of what his Radiance said at the parley. Thus I would return to the capital, that I might behold the truth of this corruption with my own eyes. My path leads to Garlemald.
Wow, he seems interested. Ooh, Between Two Worlds unlocked. Sonic says, I do prefer blue. I gave Seesaw my 3 favorite shades, Sky Blue, Raptor Blue, and Royal Blue. Enough for a full gear set. So you want me to be very blue. I like it. Blue's my favorite color too, so I like blue. Look at you, you've just been zazzing up the manager this whole time, eh? Well, I think we'll probably call it there because we're like about 3 minutes away from end of stream and I don't want to get super wrapped up into the next chapter. But I'd have to say, this has been one of my favorite streams of ShadowBringers so far. The dungeon was really fun, and I think the ending cinematic was very interesting, right? Because we now know we have a power to defeat a lot of these creatures. Which I guess we could have assumed that we were going to be playing a really big role, but it's now been confirmed. And then we also have the, not job quests, but role quests to look into, which is kind of fun. I think it's a really smart way that they've adapted, right? Because it would have been a lot of content to have to make every single expansion. And it's, in my mind, better to have 4 good stories versus like, you know, a whole bunch of light stories. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But more than anything, thank you so much to everyone who came and joined for the stream, both in-game. It was great having our party members. Thank you for healing me up and keeping me alive throughout the dungeon. And thank you so much for everyone who joined in chat today. It's always really nice to see people in chat. Like I say, I think I'm going to do another stream later this month. Probably not next weekend, but the weekend after, if I'm remembering the calendar correctly. But we'll be doing a stream that's focused on the new Guild Wars 2 expansion. So we'll probably mix a couple of those in until I play through that story. Usually it's not a super long story. Not compared to the years it takes me to get through the Final Fantasy MSQs anyways. But we'll continue doing the ShadowBringers MSQ as well as, what's the other thing we have on the radar? The Heaven's Ward Alliance raid. We've done the first one. We have 2 more to do eventually. The second one will have to be at a later in the day time to try and allow for other people to join as well. Wow, these are some beautiful skills. Look at this. This is crazy. That's super cool. Is that so that must be like a tank stance or something. That's really, really cool. I love it. Arctic says the next dungeon can be a bit annoying. Also, there's a dungeon coming up. Most people are not me and leveling everything the night. Fair. Gisanti says, define good. I'm like you, Rose. Have about a blue at 90. Arctic says, I had Guild Wars 2 since launch, and I've never gone past the second area. You can get 2 on the character. It just doesn't seem to hold me. I will say the like original base game story for Guild Wars 2 is pretty lackluster. Both in terms of how it's presented and like the actual story itself. I would, if you're ever wanting to, recommend trying like some of the newer content, just seeing how the story is delivered. The story is still sometimes hit or miss depending on, you know, what story is being told, but the way it's delivered is really, really well done now. But yeah, well, thanks so much for joining, everyone. Hopefully you have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you in the next stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you.